Barbie's Heartfelt Journey, a tale of family, love, and resilience. Introduction. In the vibrant world of Barbie, where dreams come true and adventures await, Barbie lived in a beautiful dream house with her loving parents, George and Margaret. They were not just her guardians, they were her biggest supporters, always encouraging her to chase her dreams and be the best version of herself. Barbie's father, George, was a talented artist who painted beautiful landscapes, while her mother, Margaret, was a dedicated teacher who inspired children with her passion for learning. Together, they created a warm and nurturing environment for Barbie and her siblings, instilling in them the values of kindness, hard work, and perseverance. However, life wasn't always easy for the family. They faced challenges that tested their strength and unity, but through it all, their love for one another remained unbreakable. Chapter 1: The Perfect Family. Barbie often felt like she lived in a fairy tale. Her parents were her role models, and their love for each other was evident in everything they did. They spent weekends exploring the outdoors, going on family picnics, and creating art together. Barbie loved painting with her father and helping her mother with her lesson plans. One day, while sitting in the garden, Barbie asked her parents, "What's the secret to a happy family?" George smiled and replied, "It's all about love, communication, and support. We may face challenges, but as long as we stick together, we can overcome anything." Margaret added, "And always remember to express your feelings. It's important to share your joys and your struggles." Barbie nodded, feeling grateful for the love that surrounded her. Chapter 2: The Storm. As the seasons changed, so did the dynamics of Barbie's family. One day, George received news that his art gallery was struggling to stay afloat. The financial strain weighed heavily on him, and he began to withdraw from the family. Barbie noticed her father's sadness and tried to cheer him up, but nothing seemed to work. Margaret, too, felt the pressure. She was working extra hours at school to help make ends meet, leaving Barbie and her siblings feeling neglected. The once joyful home began to feel heavy with unspoken worries and fears. Barbie felt torn. She wanted to help her parents but didn't know how. One evening, she overheard her parents arguing about finances. "I'm trying my best, Margaret. But it's not enough," George exclaimed, frustration evident in his voice. Margaret replied softly, "We'll get through this together, George. We always have." But Barbie could sense the strain in her mother's voice, and it broke her heart. Feeling a spark of hope, Barbie decided to take a deep breath and face her fears. She remembered the wise words of her mentor, an older doll named Midge, who once told her, "True strength comes from within. Believe in yourself, and others will believe in you too." With renewed determination, Barbie stood up. "You're right, Teresa. I'm going to give it another shot." The journey of self-discovery. Barbie took a moment to reflect on her journey. She thought about all the times she had faced challenges and how she had always found a way to overcome them. She remembered the support of her friends and how they had always been there for her. As she prepared to return to the stage, Barbie decided to change her approach. Instead of focusing on perfection, she would focus on sharing her passion for music. She wanted to connect with the audience and show them her true self. With a deep breath, Barbie walked back onto the stage. This time, she felt different. She was ready to embrace her vulnerability and share her heart with everyone. The performance. As the music began, Barbie closed her eyes and let the melody flow through her. She sang with passion, pouring her heart into the performance. The audience was captivated, and as she sang, she could feel their energy lifting her spirit. With each note, Barbie felt her confidence grow. She sang not just for herself but for everyone who had ever doubted their abilities. She wanted to inspire them to believe in themselves, just as her friends had inspired her. When she finished, the audience erupted into cheers and applause. Barbie beamed with joy, not just because of the applause, but because she had faced her fears and embraced her true self. The heartfelt reunion. After the performance, Her friends rushed to her side, showering her with hugs and congratulations. "You did it, Barbie. You were incredible," Ken exclaimed, his eyes wide. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more beautiful Barbie story. Also share with your friends. Conclusion: the power of love. Years later, as Barbie reflected on her childhood, she realized that the challenges her family faced had shaped them into who they were. The love and resilience they cultivated during tough times became the foundation of their family. Barbie understood that life would always have its ups and downs, but the most important lesson she learned was that love and support could conquer any obstacle. She carried this message with her as she pursued her dreams, always remembering the strength of her family. As she stood in front of her own children, sharing stories of their grandparents and the lessons learned, Barbie smiled. Always remember, no matter what challenges you face, you have each other. Love is the most powerful force in the world, and together, you can overcome anything. In the face of adversity, love and support are the greatest gifts we can give one another. Embrace your family, communicate openly, and remember that together, you can conquer any challenge. Love is the light that guides us through the darkest times. Thanks for watching. Subscribe now for more beautiful Barbie story.